guys, and good evening, creeps. Okay, so anyway, listen, creepers and the regular people and the late night watchers. This is going to be a late night watcher video for you guys. Let me tell you just real quick. I'll give you some examples of why I don't like dogs. I can't film the bestiality part of this video because it is, it is only 7:02. And my daughter took a quick nap and she will probably wake up soon. And I don't want to be in here talking about bestiality while my child is awake. So I'm going to wait for her to go to bed tonight. And then I will, quietly discuss the bestiality that I have seen on the TikTok. So let me make this clear because I'm talking to maybe some strangers that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. I'm not into bestiality. I'm actually against it. I'm just going to talk about some what's going on TikTok with bestiality. I am very much against bestiality. And so I wanted to just tell you guys, I was going to put this all in one video about bestiality and what's on TikTok and how it's being displayed on TikTok, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just give you a reason as to why I don't like dogs. And this will just be a separate, I'm going to do it as a direct upload. It's only 7 o'clock at night, so you're probably going to get it at about 9 o'clock this evening after I finish uploading to YouTube. Let me just say something real quick about dogs. First and foremost, I am a human being. I have a right to my opinion. And I have the right to have likes and dislikes. If you are a dog lover, by all means, don't get mad at me because I don't share the same love for dogs that you do. It's just my opinion. The following things that I'm going to have in the video is an opinion, and that is all it is. Now, if your opinion is different from mine when it comes to dogs, more power to you. But don't get mad at me because I don't like dogs. Okay, so just keep that in your mind and just know that I have no interest in abusing dogs. I don't have any interest in mistreating dogs. And I don't have any interest to harm any dogs. That's not what I am. I'm the annoyed atheist, but I don't want to hurt any animal, period. I don't want to kill dogs. I don't want to hurt them or anything. So I just want to put that out there right now. I'm not trying to spread evil against dogs. I don't have any interest in spreading any negativity about dogs. However, I will just tell you how I feel about them. Okay? Now, like I said, if you own a dog on the video earlier today, if you own a dog, I'm not trying to talk you out of loving that dog. I didn't mention this exactly, but I'm going to get to the part where I said something. I'm going to repeat something that I said from an earlier video. But like I said, the cutest dog on the fucking YouTube belongs to Jack Valentine. He has a very cute little pug. And at one point in my life, I was thinking about getting a pug. But I'm glad that I didn't. Okay, this is before I found out some stuff about dogs. And for Brad Mondo, what's up, baby daddy? That's what I call him just because I think he's cute. Just a cute nickname. People say that about men that they think are hot. Okay, so Brad Mondo, he got a cute little Yorkie, Chihuahua, whatever that little dog is. But that dog is cute too. Okay, so I'm, and whoever else got a dog, Jeffree Star got a ton of dogs. Your dogs are cute, Jeffree Star. And Paris Hilton got the most adorable dogs out there too. So shouts out to you guys. Now, I'm going to talk about why I don't like dogs. Okay. So let me tell you something real quick. There's a dog across the street named Nisha. I tried to make friends with her. I tried to buy her pig ears. I tried to buy her rawhide. And that dog legit wants to kill me. That dog wants me dead. And that dog, if she had her way, she would attack me, knock me down to the ground, and definitely rip me to shreds and kill me. I think she knows somehow that I don't really like dogs because I don't really like her ass. I was just trying to be friends with her just because I'm friends with her dad, which is this man across the street. And it just doesn't work. It just didn't work. So anytime I came around, when he had a little barbecue, she saw me and she wanted me dead, and she had to be hauled off into the house and locked inside of a cage. That's how much she hated me. It was other people around, but she just had it in for me, and I think that has to do with the fact that because dogs do have that sense. They can sense certain things about people, and I think she sensed that I don't like dogs, and so she really just hates me. Okay, and that's fine. I found out I can't make friends with her no matter what I buy her, so I just gave up on her and just said fuck it. She just don't like me. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, so let me tell you something. I don't like that dog Nisha, and let me tell you something. And if you are the owner of Nisha, I'm sorry. No offense to you, but I don't like Nisha. I never will try to be friends with her ever again. And so what I wanted to say is that, dogs are getting a little bit too nasty, but it's based on their owners. So first of all, I want to talk about why I don't like the dogs. Dogs are stinky and gross. Okay. I love cats, but I hate dogs. Now, let me tell you something, what cats will do when they're out in the wild. When you got feral cats, they will actually, before they take a poop, they will take their little paws and they'll dig into the dirt and they'll make a little hole and they'll take a shit, and then they take their little paws and they cover it up, and then they go ahead and piss on top of that shit so that another animal can't come around back behind them and eat it, because sometimes dogs will try to do that to cat shit, and cats don't do that. They don't allow it. Okay, so anyway, what I meant by that is cats don't allow that. Okay, so cats are very protective and territorial. So cats spray different areas, male cats, when they are claiming blocks, or female cats or something like that, and they'll just spray the surroundings to let the other male cats know that whoever the female cats are in that zone, they belong to whoever that cat is, maybe Talking Ted or Tom or whoever the fuck the cat is that's spraying. So the cats got a unique way of, they're handling their calls of nature involving piss and poop, and they are very clean. And the cat piss actually turns to ammonia, and the cat piss is, it actually can be dangerous. If you get scratched and the cat got cat piss under his claw or her claw, then you can end up with a toxic infection in your bloodstream, and you could end up in the hospital. So, so cat piss is very deadly, and the cats use it to spray. So anyway, what dogs will do, a nasty, filthy ass dog will just take a shit anywhere, and the dog don't try to bury it. And even if you need some verification of this, if you've ever seen a cat in a litter box, the cat always digs and puts it deep inside the litter and then covers it up. Okay, so the cat is trying to get rid of stinky smells and also just trying to be clean. Okay, a dog is not clean. Okay, cats are clean, dogs are filthy. Okay, what the dog will do, if the dog is walking around, if it's a stray dog, it's not going to try to dig a hole and take a shit and cover it. That nasty, filthy ass dog will just take a shit just about anywhere. So they're nasty, and then, that's just that dog. The dog does not have any type of logic when it comes to covering up his own shit. He's just nasty and filthy. Female dog is a bitch. The bitch dog or the male dog is just a nasty fucking creature that's just walking around taking shits everywhere and don't even bother to cover it up. Okay, the second thing that I hate about a fucking dog is people that take their dogs to the park. When they take them to the park, when there's children around, a lot of times it's in the state of Florida, it's a $300 fine if you do not pick up the dog shit. Okay, cats don't have any problems with that because the cats always bury their shit. Now, let's say, for example, somebody brings their fucking filthy ass dog to the park, and there are babies and children, toddlers walking around and playing on playground equipment. The fucking low-life asshole, and this happens a lot with white people because there's more white people that do this than black people. Most black people just chain the fucking dog to the fence in their backyard, and it's just dog shit all over the backyard. Okay, it's nasty, but that's what they do. Okay, but the white people, what they'll do, they'll bring the dog around kids at a public park, and they take the dog out there to take a shit, and they walk the dog, and the dog takes a shit at the park, and the little kids are running around, and believe it or not, I have actually seen a child fall into a pile of dog shit because somebody didn't clean it up. They did not take the time to clean it up, and so it was a little boy. He was running, and he fell into a pile of dog shit. Okay, that was very gross and nasty, and I was really mad at the very fact of whoever bought that fucking filthy ass dog to the park and just let it take a shit and didn't even try to use a pooper scooper. That's what those things are called. Didn't try to use a pooper scooper to remove it. That was, if they were caught by the police, that would have been a $300 fine. And, you know, they should not have had the fucking dog just there taking shit at a park. Why would you bring your dog to the public park where there's children? There's children there. You know, human children, and then you don't take care of this fucking nasty ass bitch dog or whoever type of dog you are, and the filthy beast is just shitting everywhere. Okay, so second thing. Okay, one time I was at this park, and it is a very clever park in this town that I live in. Now, this park has a park inside of a park, and another park inside of a park, and a garden inside of the park, and it's just a park inside of a park. So from this park you have to go to another park. So you go up the stairs and you go to this park, and it's a park where you can overlook the other parks. So you can see like a visual view of the city. And when there are there's some little picnic tables, and there's gravel all on where the picnic tables are. So sometimes my daughter would like to go and just play in the rocks, which is a whole bunch of gravel. Little kids like playing in sand and playing in rocks. Okay, so this particular day we went, and this is before the quarantine, so this was last year. My daughter is 3 years old, so she was about 2 years old at that time. Okay, so I'm sitting there, just chilling and enjoying the beauty of the park, and I'm watching my daughter at the same time, and I see she starts playing in a certain area of the gravel. Okay, so next thing I know, she's playing in the gravel, making these little whatever the fuck she's making, rock castles or whatever she's making. So she put her hand deep into the gravel. Next thing I know, she pulled up some dog shit, and I said, "What the hell?" And it was fresh dog shit. Like somebody had a dog. The dog took a shit in the gravel, and they took some rocks of the gravel and just buried it in the rocks. Okay, well, I understand that you thought that was a good idea, but people are walking and kids are playing in those rocks. Okay, so I grabbed my daughter. I jumped up and I said, "Oh my gosh, don't touch anything. Don't put your hands anywhere." I grabbed my daughter, literally Ashlyn. I grabbed Ashlyn, and I had Ashlyn Katie Ray up under my arm like this. I had her like that. I said, "Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything." And I just started running. I was running with her. I ran, and I kept running, and I ran down to the park, from the park, and I got to at the time, this is before the car accident, I went to my van, and I had some hand sanitizer, and I actually had some soap in there, and I actually took her hands, and I started sterilizing her hands, and I washed her hands like 3 times. I was so angry and pissed that whoever this person was that had done that. Okay, so that is at a park with children. Okay, so now, what's the next thing? Okay, I have a very interesting story to tell you, but I'm going to save it for when I start talking about the bestiality of a fucking dog. Okay, not to mention, when I was visiting some family up in Detroit, Michigan, some nigger man had 3 violent dogs. If you were on my channel back around 2014, and I was always talking about these dogs, well, I was battling some dogs. And I was having to carry mace with me because the dogs were vicious, and the nigger just didn't give a fuck. He didn't even live there anymore, but he just had these dogs in the cold, and they were just roaming the streets, hungry and vicious and violent. I had so many run-ins with those dogs, and also they had killed one of my cats at one point. So finally, I had, if you remember the video where I had got the animal trap, I just started trapping those fucking nasty things, and then I would call animal control, and they would come and pick them up. So I had captured 2 of them. On the 3rd one, the nigger saw the dog in the trap. He had just so happened to drive down my street, and he saw the dog in the trap. And he was like, "What happened to my dog? What you doing with my dog?" And the nigger was very mad. And I said, "Hey, I didn't know that was anybody's dog, because that dog killed one of my cats. So I'm sending that dog to the Humane Society." He was like, no, you better give me my dog back. You better give me my dog back. So I gave this motherfucking nigger, and believe it or not, when he pulled up, the animal control had just pulled up 2 minutes after that nigger was telling me to give him his dog back. I was ready to just send that fucking thing off to the animal control to be euthanized. I'm serious. I have no respect for that fucking dog, because those dogs killed one of my beautiful cats. And if your fucking dog killed one of my cats, your motherfucking dog's gonna die, because I'm gonna call animal control, and that I'm gonna make sure that fucking beast will get euthanized in a kind, polite way. But if any of my cats come up dead, and it's your dog that did it, I ain't gonna have no motherfucking respect or remorse for your fucking flea bag ass bestiality dog. I'm going to send that, I'm going to call animal control, and yes, I'm going to call the sheriff's office on you, and I'm going to have that motherfucking animal control come out, and I'm going to report it anonymously, because I always do report them anonymously. I didn't have to do it a few times, and yes, they will come out, and yes, ma'am, they will go ahead and take your raggedy ass dog, and they will euthanize that punk ass dog for me. Yes, they will. Okay, so yeah, I'm not playing now. Also, just recently in this neighborhood that I live in, this disgusting bitch went and got 5 dogs and put 5 dogs in a small trailer. So one night when my daughter had disappeared from this house, from this trailer, my daughter disappeared in the middle of nowhere. Okay, and I couldn't find her. And I ran down there, and it was a dog down there. And my daughter was on her little bike. She had actually just left the house without telling anybody. She's 3 years old, and she rode to the end of the trailer park, and it was pitch black out there. And if you've watched any of my videos, when I film outside, it is pitch black out there. Well, I had to run down there. I found her, and the dog tried to charge us, a pit bull. Okay, so best believe I called animal control, and they sent a police officer out there to her house. And also I called the owner. I texted the owner, and he was really mad because one day he had came over and tried to tend to one of his houses, because he got trailers and houses, and two of the dogs charged at him. Well, I could tell that he was mad, and because I could see where she lives from my kitchen window, and he was mad. And well, I went and talked to him. He said, well, I done told her 3 times. She got rid of 2, and she got 3 more, the Labrador retrievers. So, I was battling that bitch. I had to battle that nigger in Detroit with those dogs, and I've been battling dogs. And I have some other stories of me battling strangers' dogs. So I'm always battling those nasty things, because I'm almost ready. I'm always getting ready to be attacked by the fucking flea bag ass dogs. So now, last but not least, because I'm saving a story for you. I'm saving a story for you for later on tonight, but it's not going to go up until probably 2 days. You don't even understand the filth level of a goddamn dog. Okay, so what happened was, when it comes to bestiality, The choice that humans make to engage in bestiality is with dogs. Now, dogs and cats are totally different. Cats don't go along with any type of sex play. Cats do not engage in consensual sex with humans. They will scratch your motherfucking ass up and try to kill you if you try something like that. And they don't get conditioned to have sex with humans. They just don't do it. And, you know, I'm a cat person. I love cats. I cannot stand dogs because of the bestiality nature of a fucking dog. Okay, so the dogs, you know, sometimes it's white women that are fucking those dogs. But now a lot of nigger boys are fucking female dogs too. Okay. How do I know? Because it's bestiality videos all over TikTok. Okay, and it's with dogs twerking. So obviously twerking is sexual, some type of sexual calling call for nigger boys. And so I guess the nigger boys are fucking those dogs. But there's more to it than that, which is too graphic and gross for me to describe right now. Because my daughter is taking a nap and she could wake up at any time. And I don't want her walking in while I'm talking about this subject matter. Okay, let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell this story twice. This is going to be the first time I'm going to tell you this story. And then I'll tell you the story again when I make the video to describe to you what the bestiality clips are like on TikTok. Okay, so one day I was about like 14 years old. And I had just started having my periods. I wear tampons. I started wearing tampons when I was about 16 years old. You know, I was kind of nervous to insert things inside of my body. So it took me, you know, I started having periods around 13 or 14 years old. And I started wearing tampons when I was about 16 years old. So I know because I had to be between the ages of 13 and 14 years old, maybe 15 years old, when this incident happened that I'm about to describe. Now, I could have my dates, my ages wrong, so please pardon me. You know, it's been a long time since that happened, so I mean, since I had my first period, so I really can't remember. Okay, so anyway, so I know that I had a maxi pad on and not a tampon. So what happened was I went around this male dog. Okay, so it was somebody's dog. The dog was very young. The dog was only about 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old. It was a pit bull dog, very friendly and cute. Okay. So what happened was I'm standing there inside of the dining room at this person's house. And this dog runs up behind me and starts sniffing my ass. Literally with his nose, sniffing my ass. Sniffing my asshole. And then and I was like, what the fuck? And I this is somebody else's dog, and I didn't know what to think because I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I was very young. I didn't know what the hell the dog was doing. I just, you know, it was just, I don't know. So anyway, I'm just like, what? Okay, so this dog is sniffing my ass. What the fuck for? So then suddenly from out of nowhere, this dog takes his nose and rams it between my legs and started sniffing my vagina where my tampon is. Okay, now there's blood in that tampon. So the dog put his nose up there. Okay, as far as that dog could get. At that point, I got really mad and I turned around and I started beating the fuck out that dog. I just started beating the fuck out the dog. I didn't even care. I just started beating the fuck out that dog and I started kicking that dog. So I kicked the fuck out of that dog. I went like this. I turned around and I just started hitting the dog's head. Boom, 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 boom. And then I took my foot and I kicked the fuck out of that dog. And the dog flew across the room. Well, the dog ran back up at me. The dog ran and jumped on my goddamn leg. The dog jumped on my leg and his dick was out. If you ever seen a dog's dick, the dick is inside of the covering of the skin. And when it comes out, it was hard. And it's like a pink dick that's hard. Okay. So then the dog started rubbing his raw dick because the dick be all wet and slimy looking. The dog rubbed his raw dick on my leg and was humping my leg with his dick out. Finally, the dog came and ejaculated all over my fucking leg. And because it happened so fast, I'm like, because the dog was had jumped on me and was just humping my leg, and I'm just watching, trying to see what the fuck is this dog doing? Oh my gosh. And after that, I stopped liking dogs. I really stopped liking dogs. I don't like dogs because let me put it like this. I was little when this happened. I was a little young teenager, very young teenager. And I didn't find out more about that until about 5 years ago. Now, we're talking about a 20 or 25 year distance of me finding out exactly why that dog was doing that. And I'll have to share that with you on another video because it's too graphic and it's too gross for me. I'll just tell you one thing. That dog, I didn't find this out until about 5 years ago. I don't know. Maybe my numbers are all wrong. Just don't pay attention to those numbers I just gave you because I'm probably all wrong on these numbers of years of what took the discovery. I'll just put it like this. I found out that somebody was having sex with that dog. It was a human that was having sex with that dog, a human female. And that's why that dog was doing that. Because I didn't find something out until I had been around somebody else that was engaging in bestiality with a dog. And also, when they're fucking dogs, they have a stinky smell to them that is unmistakable. If you smelled it once, you didn't smell it before. If you ever smell, it's like a strange odor that humans will stink like when they're fucking dogs. Okay, see, I don't like dogs. I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't like dogs. I just don't like them. I don't want them around me. I don't want to have anything to do with them. I don't want my daughter around them. I just don't want no fucking dogs in my life. And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings if you are a dog owner. And if you are a dog owner, please be more responsible with your dog and your dog shit. Clean up after your fucking mangy ass mutt. If your dog takes a shit in a public place like a park, make sure you bring a plastic bag with you and a pooper scooper, or you could take a piece of plastic. I have seen people take a piece of plastic and they put the plastic over their hand and they scoop it up with their hand with the plastic, and then they take the plastic and they go like that, and then it goes into a bag once they do it that way, and then they take it and they tie it up and they put it inside another bag, and then they throw it into the trash. Now, I didn't see white women do that a lot. I didn't see plenty of white women do that. They do it a lot. And then I have seen a lot of white people that just let the dog shit and they just walk off with the dog. I done seen two different types of white people. The white people that are responsible with the animal and the irresponsible white people. I done seen them both. And then the black people are just dog shit nasty, and I'll have to put it in another video. They're nastier than the white people by a long shot. If you think the white people are nasty with that, you ain't heard nothing yet. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Hold on, let me crack my back real quick, because my back, I'm constantly having to crack my back. I got a bad back. Hold on. Oh, I think you heard all that. I think you heard my back. Oh, okay. So let me tell you something, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. For you people that are that have been watching me complaining about pornography, so if you are new and have just come across this video, for the whole week I have been complaining about the constant pornography that is on the YouTube home page in the disguise of a rap video. Usually they are pushing rap videos with people like Tay Money, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Trina, all the all the dolls, which are they call themselves the dolls, which are Cash Doll, Cuban Doll, Asian Doll. All of them are ugly and don't match any of those titles that they're giving themselves. The Cash Doll crew, I think Cash Doll was the first doll, and then they have all the other dolls that they are promoting. Then they got Sawiti. Then they got who else? It's a bunch of them. It's so many. Oh, Doja Cat. I mean, they got so many of them that I can't even name. Okay, at one point, my whole home screen, when I would log out of my account and go back into it, before you go back into it, you see the home screen. At one point, my whole entire home screen had people like Cash Doll, Cuban Doll, Asian Doll, Tay Money, Miss Mulatto, Trina, Nicki Minaj, and just a whole home page full of women. When you click on these women, they are half naked and they're engaging in pornographic material. They pretend like they're dancing or whatever and shaking their ass or whatever, but their outfits and their behavior and the layout of the video is soft porn. So, you know, for a while I was being bombarded on my homepage with those type of soft porn stars. It was just a lot of it. And it just went on. And it's just tiring and it's boring to watch. And you get tired of it. It's just, you know, it's not entertainment. I guess it's classified as adult entertainment. But I'm a woman. And honestly, I'm just not very interested in pornography at this stage in my life. And I just am totally bored with it, and I'm pretty irritated and annoyed with it too. So I don't want to watch any more of those stupid bitches on my homepage. And actually, they have been removed. And what is on my homepage now is a bunch of white boys from the Sway House, the Hype House, and some other house. I don't know who these white boys are. I guess they're the new YouTube stars. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave my comments open on this video until Wednesday. Today is August the 8th, so I will leave the video comments open until August 12th. The comments will not be open on this entire channel. The comments will only be open on this particular video. I have a couple of questions for you guys. Please tell me, who in the hell are these Sway House boys and these Hype House boys famous for? Tell me, why are they on the homepage? What in the hell are they famous for? How did they get their start? How did they get their fame? Just tell me, basically, why are they famous? Why are they on the homepage of YouTube? So if you know who I'm talking about, the Sway House boys, the Hype House boys, all the pretty white boys that's on my page, I don't know anything about them. I've just recently started seeing them, and I would like to get to know who they are, but I don't know who they are. But I am curious as to who Griffin Johnson is. I just used the boy Jaden. I just used his music video. I just used the music from his music album. I forget the name of his album, but I just used his single, Angels and Demons. He is part of the Sway House or the Hype House. I do like his music, and I will be using Angels and Demons in a few more videos of mine. He seems to be very like a satanic young man. Automatically, we are clicking. I'm an atheist, not a Satanist, but he does have some rock out style that I like. His name is Jordan. I'm not trying to push up on him for a romance. I'm with Anderson. I'm just trying to figure out who. So I know what Jordan is famous for. He's a musical star. He does have a good singing voice, and I like his music. So I know what Jordan is famous for. But as far as Griffin Johnson, the Armelo twins, or whatever their names are, the cute brunettes to be honest with you, the cute brunettes, the D'Amelio sisters, Charlie and Dixie, I've seen some of their TikToks, and I'm sorry, Charlie and Dixie, but if that's what you're famous for, the TikTok, girl, oh my gosh, I have seen much better. Their talent on the TikTok, one of them don't have no talent or skills at all. The other one is supposed to be a professional dancer, but girl, she is no Britney Spears with her dance moves. Her dance moves are basic and simple, but her cuteness is just kind of a plain cute. So I don't really see the appeal of Charlie and Dixie. I mean, I guess they're cute enough, but I don't really see the appeal too much of Charlie and Dixie. I don't get why they're so popular. I mean, they're just cute little brunettes that are just kind of average looking and kind of average dancing, and not very sophisticated dancing, and not very spectacular in the dress code or the makeup looks or the hair. I mean, it's just, you're just plain little brunettes. I don't know. I'm not impressed with Charlie and Dixie. I looked at their latest video that says "We nailed it," and I'm thinking it's gonna be something blazing, something really spectacular and funny. Girl, it was just a 5-minute long commercial for some nail polish. They started talking about what nail polish they got in the nail kit and where you could buy it. 5 minutes of advertising some nail kits, talking about we nailed it. Okay, well, that's a cute little play on words, but no, I'm not going to buy your little nail kits. I'm not buying nothing from Morphe, because what I found out from Morphe will give anybody a makeup contract as long as they feel like they got big numbers on their channel. So anybody with big numbers, no matter who they are, no matter what they look like, they will get some type of publicity from Morphe. And Morphe will just give anybody a fucking makeup contract nowadays. So I'm not going to support Morphe. I won't buy a goddamn thing from no motherfucking Morphe. And you shouldn't either. Because all YouTube is doing is smashing down on small YouTubers like me. And then they see somebody like a Charlie and Dixie with very mediocre talent and not very interesting YouTube videos. And they give them a triple plated Morphe. They got several different versions of Morphe makeup that they got, and Morphe nail polish that they're pushing. And then, excuse me, and then you're being promoted for a 5-minute commercial. A 5-minute commercial is supposed to have 5 million views on it. To watch a 5-minute commercial of you describing nail polish, who in the fuck is finding that shit interesting? No creative ability on there, no funniness, no surprise, dramatic interest. I mean, it's just nothing there. How can I roll my eyes? I think I'm gonna try to roll my eyes on that. I don't even know how to roll my eyes, but let me try the eye roll again. I guess. I roll for that. I roll. Okay, so anyway, I need to know in the comment section, first of all, tell me why the Hype House Boys, and also Thomas Patrol or whatever his name is, please tell me, why is he famous? Tell me what you think. Okay, let me tell the guys and the creeps. If you are just tuning into the video, TikTok is full of twerking babies, which is pornography. Over-sexualizing children in diapers is not good. Babies twerking is never good. That's a sexually provocative dance, and twerking babies, no way. Twerking babies, not okay. Okay, tell me what you think about the twerking babies on TikTok. Okay, how do you feel about the twerking babies on TikTok? Tell me what you feel about the twerking babies on TikTok. Please tell me how you feel. Okay, how do you feel about the bestiality on TikTok, which I haven't described completely, but just bestiality in general? How do you feel about the bestiality on TikTok? How do you feel about the bestiality and the pedophilia and the racist Shane Dawson? Please tell me how you feel about that. Tell me how you feel about the Charlie and Dixie Morphe promoting very basic looking women. What in the fuck? How do you feel about that? We need to discuss. We need to talk. We need to discuss, because I feel very alone right now. I feel like I am so fucking alone in my thought process and the things that I'm complaining about. And I do need to find out how you guys feel about this shit. And also, tell me, how do you feel about the pornography being pushed on the Instagram with the Instagram baddies? Tell me, how do you feel about the porno being disguised as rap videos? Tell me how you feel, okay? I want to know. I will keep the comments open, but if you're going to attack my physical looks, and you're just going to, okay, let me just go ahead and throw out the insults. Okay, if you are here when the comments open up briefly, because they're only going to be opened up for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for 3 days, You will have 72 hours to respond to this video. After 72 hours, the comments will be shut down. First and foremost, do not contact me and tell me, please keep the comments open forever. Don't do that, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to discuss it with you again. Okay, the comments will be shut down on Wednesday at midnight. They will be shut down. Trust me, the comments section will be shut down. Absolutely. So do not contact me and start begging in the comment section saying, please open up all the comments on all the videos, or please, we just want to talk to you. Can you just please keep the comments open all day? Please, can you please talk to us like you used to in the comment section? The answer is no. No, 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 no. I'm not going to do that again. I've already done that, and the answer is no, no, no. So if you contact me and you start begging for me to keep the comment section open forever, you are going to get your ass kicked. Because honestly, I'm going to take your name and I'm going to make a video about you, and I'm going to diss the fuck out of you immediately, and I'm going to call you names, and I'm going to talk about your physical appearance. If you have a profile picture, I'm going to call you all kinds of names, and I'm going to demolish you, because I had told you several times, do not contact me about the fucking comments, because I'm not going to keep them open. Okay, so don't do it, because it's getting on my nerves. Do not contact me and start asking me about Delta Airlines. I don't work there anymore. I haven't worked there for 10 years. If you contact me and start talking about Delta, I'm going to cut your ass down. Okay, so I'm going to make this video already for the people asking for endless comments. People talking about the motherfucking Delta. I don't give a fuck about Delta. Please don't bring it up. Don't bring up Delta. Don't bring up open up comments all fucking year. Don't do that. Okay, keep it cute. Okay, now let me tell you something. If you're contacting me just to call me names, to say that I'm ugly as fuck, okay, I'm not ugly as fuck, so you can stop writing it. I mean, if you contact me and you write, you are ugly as fuck, and you get 20 of your friends to try to jump me in the comment section and say, you are ugly as fuck, 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 ugly as fuck, you're ugly as fuck, you're ugly as fuck. Okay, if I get the ugly as fuck of the fucking magnitude, that's the main fucking insult that you say. That's all you say is I'm ugly as fuck. Okay, I'm not ugly as fuck. I'm beautiful, beautiful, beautiful as fuck. So stop lying to yourself, because you know that you're lying to yourself. And anyway, I don't want to hear it, because I know what you already got to say. So just cut it out. Don't even write it. Okay, now if you are contacting me and you are going to say that you're mentally ill and take your meds, okay, you're insane or whatever. I'm not mentally ill. I'm not deranged. I'm not insane. So don't even bother writing that shit, because I'm gonna cut your ass up in the video. So in the next video, you will get your diss. Okay, so no ugly as fuck, no mentally ill, no crazy, no insane. Don't even write any of that stuff. No Delta and none of that. Okay, cut it out. Okay, now if the new thing that they like to say, you think you're white. You're not white. You remember that you're black. Okay, whatever, bitch. Whatever, bitch. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever, bitch. When people see me, if they think I'm white, that's what it is. Okay, if people see me and they know from my past that I'm not white, and they say, well, she's not white, she's black, when people mistake me for white in the Instagram. Okay, and then somebody else contact them and say, no, she's not white, she's black. Okay, and they be arguing back and forth, talking about, that's a white bitch. No, that's not a white bitch. I know her from YouTube. She's not white. Okay, but she look white. Okay, but she trying to be white. Okay, and all this. Or if you contact me talking about, you trying to look white, you trying to look white. Maybe, maybe not. It is what it is. It is what it is, bitch. If I look white to you, oh well. Okay, what? Oh well. Okay, I'm not trying to look white. I'm not trying to look white. Okay, if I look white to you, obviously I look white to you. If you got to say you're trying to look white, oh, you're trying to look white. If you got that to say, get the fuck on, get the fuck on, get the fuck on. Okay, okay. Now, I don't care if you think that I'm trying to look white. That's your goddamn opinion. You can keep it to yourself. It is what it is, bitch. If I look white to you, okay, that's what it is. Because honestly, to a lot of motherfuckers on that motherfucking Instagram, I am known as Pink Becky, Turtleneck Karen, the white girl. Okay, the racist white girl. To people that don't know me, Pink Becky is my nickname, and motherfucking turtleneck suit. What is it? Turtleneck Karen. So if you don't know what a Karen and a Becky is, it's a white bitch. Okay, so that's what they call me. Whatever, and if that's what you want to call me, Pink Becky, okay, whatever. If you want to call me Turtleneck Karen, that's what you got to call me. Oh well, whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Period. Okay? Nah. I don't give a fuck about that either. So, let me see what else. What else you gonna try to come for me for? Okay, my wig cheap. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. But I like it, it's cute. Okay, what else you gonna try to come for me for? Oh, your makeup look like it's drawn on with crayons. Oh yeah, but it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I like it. So what? Okay, now what else you gonna come for me and say, who is your baby daddy? That's none of your motherfucking business. I done told you 50 times that it's Anderson. A lot of bitches be contacting me saying, who is your baby daddy? Okay, somebody contacted me just on the TikTok and said, who is your baby daddy? Excuse me, that's none of your motherfucking business. And why are you questioning me about my baby daddy? Okay, because my baby daddy is Anderson. So you don't need to be questioning me about who my baby daddy is. And then somebody on Instagram said, who that baby daddy? Okay, who that baby daddy? Okay, it's Anderson. Who that baby daddy? Who that baby daddy? Don't be contacting me talking about who that baby daddy. Okay, who that baby daddy? Not you. Okay, if you're a black man, not you, bitch. Okay. Okay, and if you're a black bitch, what business is it of yours as to who the baby daddy is? Who is my baby daddy? Brad Mondo. Just joking, just joking. That was a joke. Please, 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 just know that is a serious joke. My baby daddy is Anderson. Baby daddy is Anderson. Okay, baby daddy is Anderson Cooper. That's baby daddy. Okay, I just threw Brad Mondo out there because he is cute as fuck to me. But I don't even know Brad Mondo. All I know is he had on some motherfucking Balenciaga, a black turtleneck, and some motherfucking black gloves. And he was doing it for me, baby. He was doing it. He was dressed like me on this last video. I'll leave the clip. He had on my whole outfit, and he was fierce. I liked that Balenciaga turtleneck that he had on. But Brad Mondo is not the baby daddy. Okay. And don't go to no motherfucking Brad Mondo and start running and saying Florida Pie 08 said you the baby daddy. Please do not approach that man. Please do not contact that man on my behalf because it was just a joke. That is all it is. I want to make an official statement. Brad Mondo is not the father. Brad Mondo is not the father. Okay? See, because I know with the comments open, they about to get buck wild off of some Brad Mondo shit, and don't even start. Do not even start fucking with me with my Brad Mondo. Okay? Baby daddy is Anderson. Baby daddy is Mr. Anderson Cooper. Baby daddy is Mr. AC360. That's baby daddy. Okay? And that's all that is. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the comments open for 3 days. After that, you're going to be shut down. So if you got something to say to me, also understand that those comments are going to be heavily moderated. They will not be approved until I see them. So if you leave a comment and then it suddenly disappears and it looks like you haven't left a comment, don't just keep on leaving the same comment over and over again. The reason why you cannot see your comment is because I am restricting the comments down to they have to be reviewed and approved first. If they do not make it through approval, then that is why you do not see your comment. I will delete it, and then you keep contacting me back, writing it again, and then I just keep on deleting it, and that is why you're not being ghosted. It's just that I'm being very selective about what shows up. And if it's not appropriate, it just gets deleted and goes into the trash pile. So be respectful and kind in the comment section. Do not hurl any insults. And do not make any assumptions or false accusations against me. And do not call me names or insult me at all. And also don't start asking for baby daddy and or any of that. because I done already made it clear as to who the baby daddy is. So please, that is all for now. And live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable.